Yo, what up gamers, Report Arc here, and welcome to my Jinx from Arcane ADC gameplay guide video. Where we're going to be playing Jinx, and I'll show you how to play her. For runes are going to be running Lethal Tempo, Presence of Mind, Legend Bloodline, Cut Down, Absolute Focus, and Gathering Storm. Something that is underutilized on Jinx is that you can do Fleet into poke lanes, but that's not going to be the lane that we want to run that into here. You can also technically replace Presence of Mind with Triumph, but I don't like doing that. I like the Presence of Mind mana. Usually you'd want to run Coup de Grace here. You know, it's just the standard choice if the enemy team don't have tanks, but they do have 2 tanks this game, so... yeah, we're just gonna stick with the Cut Down this time around. And secondary runes, you do also technically have the choice of Inspiration, but also just always run Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm, because those runes give you more scaling than any other alternative. You can get a slightly smoother laning phase by going for the cookies. That'll give you more mana and a little bit of sustain too. So gonna get started on shoving this lane. We can trade back if they walk up the trend, trade with us, especially if they walk into our wave to do it, but for the most part we want to avoid trading here if possible, since Tahm Kench can't really trade back with us, so a lot of trades are just gonna be like 1v2 until Tahm Kench gets his all in. Basically, what the strategy here is going to be to preserve HP until Tahm Kench is able to find an all-in. Fortunately for me, it's very easy to get the early shove as Jinx, since you have a lot of AoE and a lot of DPS. Nice one. We can, though, try and abuse our range advantage here to get some poke into Tristana. Okay, here though, I think I'm gonna stop pushing. We already secured the level advantage. I would like for this to start pushing back towards us. If this wave gets too close to the turret, Tahm Kench won't be able to all in too easily. Fortunately, we're against Tristana, who should have some degree of being unable to help but push. Okay, that kind of did not need to die yet. That being said, if he just finds an all in here... ah, I didn't use my W in time. Oh well. Okay, this is good. I was gonna say, he pushed that kind of too early. There was 0 chance that we could get them to push back towards us. But on the bright side, it is a hard enough shove, especially now that they can't fight back. So we can just crash this wave. And this should now reset. We also know Mundo started bot side. So he's popping top, so now we're not gonna get ganked here. Okay, so ideally, we're just gonna let this push into us. Oh. Right, so one important thing is that both Jinx's E and also her W, they combo very well with support, with CC from your support. So when Nami got knocked up by the Tahm Kench there, I should have been able to react faster with my W. And I don't think we would have killed her, but it would have at least done a little bit more damage. Gonna exhaust her here. Place my traps here too. Okay, I fucked it up though. I'm gonna flash away. She's not gonna be able to get me for now. I'm running out of sustain here, though. I'm pushing this out already. But the Fiddlesticks gank should make this pretty free. There we go. I hope she doesn't have Ignite. Alright, perfect. There we go. We also get the kill. So we could leave this wave pushing towards us. I think that's what we're going to do here. It's going to be the best strat. Stop hitting the wave. As long as my recall doesn't get cancelled here, then this is perfect. They have a bigger wave than us, so it's going to kill most of our minions. I'm going to build Berserkers here, because we're facing against a ball lane who we kind of like want to avoid getting all in by, so the Berserker's move speed could be crucial in avoiding the Tristana W, which can easily be the difference between me getting killed and not. Also want to try and abuse my range advantage over Tristana, as my Q gets more range, and it shines her range gain from her passive. And with Berserkers, it's going to make it a lot easier to space her out and keep her at a distance. Yeah, sadly, I didn't place my traps in time there. What I should have done was place them a lot sooner. That way, when Tristana wanted to jump again, when she had the reset, there was just no way for her to jump past the traps. Definitely should have had a lot more impact with my traps there, but it's all good. Worked out in the end. But definitely could have played it better. Okay, we managed to get most of this farm. Perfect. Got a pretty big CS lead over Tristana right now. Don't want to place my traps yet. Okay, we sniped there. Okay, we can place the traps behind Nami and she has to walk into them. This minion is scoring my W. God damn it, that could have been the double. Oh, could still be? Oh, okay, that was really close. Yeah, so that works whether they're slowed by like something from your supports. In that instance, it was the Tahm Kench Q that slowed Nami so hard that she couldn't escape the traps. If she wanted to escape them, she could obviously avoid stepping into them, but she had to step all the way around them, which when she slowed that hard, I mean, it's not ideal either way. She was gonna die. She could have, the only thing she could have done was avoided the damage from the traps. The CC basically was the same whether she walked into them or tried to walk around them. Either way, she was trapped there for a while. And that works also with your W. If you manage to hit your W on an opponent and they get super slowed, and you have enough range to place the traps behind them, then that can be absolutely deadly. Hopefully I get my recall off here. Doesn't look like shit decision. Perfect. Alright, so this time we're going to be able to grab the Noon Quiver, and we're going to be headed towards the Kraken Slayer. Mostly because we're headed facing off against 2 tanks this game, between the Set and the Mundo. But also because it's generally just the best mythic on Jinx right now. She makes very good use of it since she has so much attack speed. You can go Gale Force though if you just want to be a little bit safer. I think a lot of high level players especially do value the safety from Gale Force, because in high elo, like, players are a lot better at trying to kill you. And you're also more likely to get some outplays with the Gale Force active compared to lower elo players who just aren't going to play as well around it. But I think no matter what elo, most people would just go Kraken Slayer here. So we're running the Exhaust this game. This is absolutely crucial when you're facing off against Tristana. And that first all-in, we absolutely would have gotten absolutely destroyed if I didn't exhaust her bomb damage. Pretty much always need to run Exhaust against Tristana. It just reduces her burst by so much, and her burst is always absolutely predictable. She can't just randomly pop you with like a 500 damage bomb just instantly. You always get a lot of warning because she has to set it up. It's just an absolute hard counter to her. Okay, so we can just try and keep the wave frozen here a bit. It's true that we don't need all 3 casters though. Oh. I wanted to drag these casters as far away as possible, because the closer they are to joining up with that wave, the better the freeze is going to be. In fact, because Tahm can drag the next wave away, it's not really going to be a freeze. Okay. But it is still on our side of the map, so if they want to try and farm here, it's going to cost them. Definitely going to leave them vulnerable to the Tahm Kench all-in, although he's a bit low right now. I already have enough gold for basing for pickaxe, so I may just choose the base here. We're Jinx, so we have like just absolute supreme control over the wave. One of the best early wave pairs for an ADC. Just place a ward there as I base. We could also just try and cheese them, so they're expecting me to base right now. I could also just cancel my base here, but that's better when you have coordination with your support. I can't really... If I were to like cancel my base here and ping Tahm Kench back to signal him to stay, I don't have a guarantee that he actually will. He may just continue his recall, and then I've ruined my own recall by cancelling it. So I don't want to risk that. But we do have a significant enough lead that I'm sure we would have won the fight. And as you can see, they're just positioning really riskily because they expect us to have finished our bases. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get that. There we go, just clearing out the wave as fast as I can. Don't want to leave them time to base if I can avoid it. Okay, so Tristana isn't even trying to base, which is weird because she is down a lot of items right now. Okay, I'm gonna shove this and then try and help with the Drake. So if he's gonna be fucked if I don't shove this first. Okay, I got the cannon. Can I hold somebody here? Not for the execute. There we go, that's something. Come on. I'm just barely not going to be able to get that kill for myself, but... Ooh, how did I miss that? Just standing... Okay. Yeah, just making sure that I'm standing between Kench and the Vex there, so I don't know if she had ult. Probably not, or I imagine she would have used it sooner. Just making sure she couldn't land that. She would have to hit down Kench instead. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she had no cooldowns to actually kill me with. Nothing that could really secure the kill through Tam Kench. Okay, this is good enough that I can just base here. I've already got my Mythic. I'm actually colossally fed right now. Sadly, my team is doing well as well, though, so this could be an early surrender. I don't like early surrenders when I'm trying to do a guide on a champion, because it gives me less to talk about. Anyway, our next item is going to be Phantom Dancer. When you're going Gale Force, you should probably usually go Fire Cannon. Phantom Dancer is fine as well, but usually the most common choice is to go Fire Cannon. When you're doing Kraken Slayer, though, I would only ever recommend doing Phantom Dancer, though, because it just gives you the most attack speed. Hang on. I could replace those shots behind her sooner. Okay, so the W slow not only helps you land... Oh, nice. Traps, it also pretty much guarantees an ultimate hit. There was no chance Tristana could dodge that. There was a chance that Nami could block it, but she just was too far away, or too close to Tristana to actually properly block it. She just splashed the AoE into Tristana, so we get her as well. But yeah, Phantom Dancer is the Zeal item that gives you the most attack speed when at full stacks. On top of that, it also gives you 20 AD. One underrated aspect about the Kraken Slayer passive is that the true damage scales with AD. So if you're going to Zeal item, you would rather it also gives you AD as well as attack speed, and not just attack speed by itself. Wow, this is going to be a very early turret for us. So we'll grab... Oh, the Phantom Dancer component. Sadly can't grab it yet. God, if I had my ult up, I could maybe get a kill on Vex here. I'm just going to rotate towards mid here. I'm pretty sure I can push this turret faster than Tristana can push this one, especially because Vex is going to have to base here. In fact, maybe I can score a kill on her here. I'll guess that she's there. I could also use Blue Trinket to check for sure, but... Damn it. I heard a recall, but I didn't actually see where she was. Oh well. Yeah, if I use my Blue Trinket, it would be a giveaway that I was potentially looking for an ultimate on Vex, so I just wanted to do it blind. And it's just going to be Nami defending. Hopefully I can get some platings here. Tristana didn't even push, although she should have. Although, well, she would have been at risk of the Pantheon, I guess. Considering he has ult up. But we got 3 platings immediately here, just before the platings drop, which is good. And on the next push, we hopefully can get the turret if they don't devote pretty much every member of their team, or at least 3 members of their team, to defend this turret. I've got exhaust up now, so... Ooh, actually gotta be careful about the Vex though, since she can engage long range. I may just shove one more base in, or one more wave and then end up basing. Depends on whether my team is going to back me up taking this turret, but if they don't, then I would be wasting my time by staying here, so I may as well just base. So at the moment, yeah, Fiddlesticks is just headed towards this jungle. I got Tam Kench, but that's not enough. Top laner dead, middle laner is bot, so I'm just going to base. I'll grab Crit Cloak, headed towards the Infinity Edge. Hopefully this base should happen fast enough that by the time I get into lane, they're not going to have much time to hit the turret. That's what I was aiming for. Would have been better to base on a cannon wave for that purpose, but it's looking like this is good enough anyway, because they didn't shove the wave like they should have. I think Nami might be base or baiting. Either that or just dragging the wave out. Yeah, there's Vex. She's wasted all her cooldowns. I can try and place the traps. Well, I think she was actually going to step past those. Better safe than sorry, though, I guess. Ow. Yeah, if we have Fiddlesticks back in us up, then I can play more aggressively and try and get that turret, but without him, it's just very scary. Can we go moving on the top side, too? Unless he ganks Gangplank, then he's almost certainly going to come towards us because he has no camps up. traps behind Nami. Just forces her to kind of go in there. Hopefully this hits someone. God, I missed both of them. That sucks. Okay, that's one kill though. Perfect. Huge, huge. So as soon as we get any backup, easy double. Now it's gonna be an easy turret. So the best kind of supports to pair Jinx with, I would say, are either enchanters that can keep her safe, like Lulu or Janna, that'll just let her run wild in a team fight, or alternatively, you can just pair her with an engaged support like Tahm Kench. Tahm Kench works fine because it makes her very scary because she actually does a lot of damage early game, provided she can land her W, and if she can land her traps as well. I mean, the base damage is like not amazing, but it's also going to guarantee a free W for her. So you can give her a scary laning phase in the early game by pairing her with any kind of CC support, so you can pair up your CC with theirs. Gonna give you a worse late game for sure, because you're gonna have less peel. Not gonna have like an enchanter buffing you up like you would with like Lulu or Janna E. But they have a lot of synergy with her regardless. I'm gonna flash her. Ow, got feared there. There we go. Even if he hadn't landed that knockup, I was still gonna be guaranteed to hit her with the ultimate, just because I already hit her with the W slow. So I can place the traps. I tried to place the traps behind her again. I either misclicked or I just underestimated or overestimated their range. Or else I can hopefully get this turret and then maybe the raptors as well. Perfect. Also stop by for the Scuttle Crab, and hopefully soon I'll be able to base for Infinity Edge. Oh, this Scuttle isn't up actually, it's the boss side one that's coming up. Whoops. Okay, I'll just grab the mid lane wave then, and then I think after Scuttle I should have Infinity Edge. Actually, no, I was gonna say actually this cannon will be enough for the Infinity Edge, but I missed it. Just barely because of a crit. Oh well. Okay, that blue buff isn't up, no point trying to steal it. I think I'll just base now. It's gonna take a while for this wave to get mid. Fiddlesticks can take that mid farm. Alright, so yeah, naturally, third item pretty much always gonna want to be Infinity Edge. Navori is a viable alternative for a lot of champions now, but I wouldn't say Jinx is one of them. Would be some funny W damage though, I can't deny that. But Jinx being so auto-attack focused, Infinity Edge is just gonna be the natural choice. Fourth item, you would want to consider Lord Dominik's generally against so many tanks. But with how fat I am, I'm gonna have no problem killing the enemy team anyway, no matter what I build. So at this point, I would recommend doing Bloodthirster instead, because that's gonna keep us alive, which is gonna be a lot more important for actually winning this game, I think. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna shove one wave and then head towards bot lane maybe. Oh wow. Alright, let's head towards bot. Oh man. I won't bother ulting because none of them would die right now. What? Okay. Traps will just give me vision there. Oh, come on. There we go. I can do the red buff and go back mid now. Or... well, no. Pantheon should go bot. Oh, damn it. I would have just stayed bot then. We'll just stay bot then. Because I still need to get farm. I don't want Pantheon to just take all the farm on mid and then I just get stuck with nothing. Damn it, another kind of miss because of her crit. I'm really fed now at this point that I honestly don't have to be scared of anybody. I can actually just safely take their jungle. I'll have exhaust up if I find anybody bursty. Oh boy. Okay, nice. Another cannon miss because of a crit, bro. This is crazy. That's like 3 in a row. I can't get him. What did I just get this move speed from? Actually, yeah, I was gonna say. This set could be a problem, but scan clink kill should be enough. Ow. Now he's slow, so now we throw the ultimate. Oh, that's a mundo. This is problematic. I need to hit him with W. Otherwise, I stand no chance of getting away from him, considering how fast he seems to be. There's no point throwing E. He's not gonna guess CC'd because of his passive. And it's very likely I'll get 2 different E rotations off. Okay, we seem to have survived. God bless. Yeah, so I'm willing to sell my Dawn's Blade now. Oof. Yeah, what? That was Leandra's, I guess. Yeah. Is the red buff up by any chance? No. We can do Baron though. That's true. Need 500 more gold for Bloodthirster. What? Alright. That's alright. What the hell was that ult? Trying to get Vex, I guess, but somehow he even got her even though he fucked it up. What? I'm confused. I thought they might have been surrendering, but no. Alright, I got Bloodthirster, but I don't want to base until... it's a good time to base, because right now we should be pressuring the fact that they're all dead. And it doesn't matter, because that's going to be the surrender vote. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, gamers.